talk about, I mean, Saturday, Sunday, you play Newcastle and they play on Tuesday night. And just the week before, now, Western Sydney set up like, they put a block and they're a counter-attacking team. Newcastle aren't going to do that. In the past, Adelaide has had more trouble with the Wanderers type of lineup when it's a block than Newcastle. Is that how you see it as well?
Well, I think it's clear that Newcastle's strengths are the offensive style from them. They have maybe one of the most chances in the league from all the teams. I like to play against offensive teams as against a defensive team because it's much harder. And you saw in the last game from us against Western Sydney, if you are not focused the whole time, you can concede very easy goals. And that's it. I think our performance against Newcastle in the last game were okay, and I think we know what we expect from them. But your question was if I like to play more against offensive or defensive team. I like to play more against the offensive team. Yes.
And then they're out of the Champions League, but obviously that's the biggest stage. Is that one of your targets to get at least in the playoff spot for this season?
Our targets are clear. Our goal is to reach the finals. Newcastle is now opponent team. I think that's one of the important game for them against us to come closer to the ladder, to the position 6. And our goal is clear in this game. We will hold the difference to them or add it more. And it's a very important game for both of us. For us, we have more a comfortable position as them. That means the pressure is more at the side from Newcastle.
But just as a player, you've played at the high. I mean, you played domestic in the Bundesliga, but then you've gone into UEFA, you've gone into Champions League, and you know maybe for yourself how important that is for a player's career. Have you talked about this with your boys, saying, this is another step where you could further your career?
Yes, I know it, and each win, each good experience is very helpful for improvement as a player, and we know it. I think in this season we improved in the cup. That was very important with the win of the title. That means to win a silverware, it was very important. And this year we will make it better as last season. That means to reach the final, plus maybe to reach the semi-final. That's our goal. But, and that's very important, we have to perform. In the last 8 games, we need points. We need a lot of points for our goal, and that means it's good to focus week per week. And now the next opponent is Newcastle away. It's a strong opponent, but always the same. We want to win. We want to win each game, and that's in Newcastle as well.
Just on Tuesday, I think you had 6 out of the first 11 in the gym or mates in Adelaide. And I mean, how are they progressing?
Yeah, it's true that we have some players with little injuries after the last game. Etsy, for example, got a knock. But each player is doing the best to get better, and I expect all players back tomorrow in the training. Today we trained not with a full squad, but I expect every player tomorrow back.
So just obviously Elsie, I don't know if he'll be ready for Sunday, but I remember when Taylor moved, he said maybe the right idea now is to get a centre back to come in. You didn't get one, you got a striker. Do you think maybe a centre back should have come in because there's no, I mean, you probably have backup, but without experience? Yeah.
No, that was one of my clear offers to the club to sign a centre back, but I cannot do more than to explain why. But we didn't, and now I expect Elsie on Sunday to play, but I know we have now currently only 2 centre backs in our squad, and that's not really. I feel not really confident with this, but I have to respect it. It's the question for our chairman, the sports director is away, but he was in this time in the club, and it's more a question for them and not for me, because I know what can happen with injuries, with light injuries, and you need a strong squad in the season. But it wasn't, and it isn't the job from the coach to sign players.
But also the same thing, I mean, you're probably unfortunate with the injury, but also if you haven't got someone strong pushing them from behind, that's maybe not good for you or the team either.
Yes, but the team push each other. That's I think the characters are very strong. I know what you mean. It's better to have maybe 2 strong players at the same position. But the team is very clear. They work very hard, and at the moment, I think I don't have the thoughts to think about what I have to do with injuries, because I expect the players back.
Do you expect Jordan to play on Sunday?
Pardon?
Do you expect Jordan to play on Sunday?
Yes.
Expecting to.
Yes, it's a knock.
Some people have
It's
been,
not more.
some people have, there's a suggestion maybe that you play better on the road this season than you have at Hindmarsh. Why do you think that is?
It looks like that we play better with the results away. I don't know why. I cannot answer it, but we had also great home games. But at the end, for me, it's not important if we pick up the points away or at home. For me, it's important to pick up the points that we reach the finals. That's the point.
Could it be that teams come to Hindmarsh and sit back, and maybe Adelaide aren't as good at breaking down teams like that, versus if you're on the road, teams attack you, and it suits the Reds better?
To get back at the away team, it's okay, or it's one of the technical idea from the coaches, but I think it's too easy. I think in the last game we did two easy mistakes. That's the point, and not that Western Sydney stay in the defense formation. That was not the point. And if you saw our chances and our good moments, we have to score also more goals. I think we missed a penalty. We missed 200% chances, for example, the chances from Quito. And you have to score. That's easy. And for me, it's too easy to say when a team play more defensively, we have problems now. I think in the last games were more our concentration in some situations we lost.
It's nearly the end of February. Are you any clearer on your future?
No. End of February. It's not now.
6 days.
6 days.
6-7 days. Yeah.
About a week to go. You must have a feeling, one way or the other.
What does it mean, please?
Would you must have an idea of what is going to happen with a week to go.
I have always ideas, but no. It's. I explain again. We said that we want to sit together in end of February. Then we discuss our ideas. I have clear thoughts, clear ideas for my future and also for the future with the club. And then we must find out if we find a way together or not. That's part of the situation. It's part of the game. It's a professional. My contract ended, and I think it's normal. And my focus is clear for the next game, and that's it. And if it's time to speak about, I am well prepared for the chat.
It might be normal, but 8 weeks to go until finals, and already we're talking about whether you're going to be here next year. A lot of players coming off contract. Do you think that's starting to become a bit of a distraction for the players, not knowing what their future is going to look like?
That's not a question for me. That's a question for the club. Yeah? The players want to know who is the coach. That's clear. If they sign or not, it's up to who is the coach in the next season. But that's normal. And if the strategy from the club is to wait to end of the month, then it's the strategy from the club. But please ask the chairman or not me. I cannot answer.
But I'm asking, is it harder for you to coach?
It makes not easier. Yes, it makes not easier, but it is what it is, and then you must find a way who's the best in the situation.
If you say to the chairman that you want a centre back in the January transfer window, and then you're not supported by the club in that, does that indicate to you that the club's unsure that you're the long-term future, so they don't want to sign the players you want to sign?
First, again, it's a question for the chairman.
Yeah,
because you said, do you think the chairman think? It's a question for the chairman. And yeah, I cannot answer.
Just changing pace a little bit, obviously on Newcastle, you've got, do you think fatigue will be an issue, having with the Jets playing in Japan and obviously playing a game last week, midweek, against the Indonesian side? So do you expect Newcastle to be physically a little bit sluggish?
I think Newcastle would be in a better position to answer this question. I wouldn't like to speculate if they are tired or not. What I expect is the strongest lineup and the strongest team for Newcastle. I think the game was on Tuesday. That means they have 5 days to the next game. They are all professional players. Ernie is a experienced player. He knows what he do, and the team is top fit against us.